it removed by they couldn't make it, especially extreme that above for no. Obeduha onim hustle. Me say I work on a garbage truck. Oh, ball like an air corner. Now utarichi.
Ebusia for me more about SVTV Africa. So him say about social issues, entertainment and sports are SVTV Africa. Program way, you've had the Daily Hustle Worldwide #1 show. And the only on the internet. It is so far as on internet, it do my boy you might say Mr. Kofi Apia the and just say ne in command by the pa na the only on say internet. My flights now money a DHW 1642 Concorde plane Ejani pa. It's me more Ghana I say no. Me nine back we do USCC away. Yeah, fast papa. Mr. Abianto no. Na me withdraw. Enti sabe join here. Your numbers the good screen is no and ran so ba na edi nkomo abrabo mu nkomo ni ade abrochire na wa. Yeah, edi nkomo ni ade African countries ni bi na wa. So far as internet ni good there with me baso. Enti it's open to all. Say I feel when you about a channel no so tap subscribe, like and share na for adventure bra. SVTV Africa, the voice of the community from DJ Nyame. You go straight to America. Yankee, you go the American come on. I'm in one senior man war, a friend of Mr. Kofi Apia. Boss, we might acquire about SVTV Africa. So,
yes, sir. Me chia no abeg your phone now.
Nice one. Mr. Kofi Apia, US if aside now.
Me or Carolina.
Only born Carolina, but we make us like a Corona. Carolina. Dear Chia, I sent to the Udua. That's a
oh, Charlie. It drew baby so okay, Bronino. Bronino say Accra will free her.
Yeah. Oh, now you're there. How you photocopy? Only say yeah, Diana. Yeah, second grade.
Definitely.
And you, oh yeah, Diana. That's for any. The only Omega just own free her. And you crew.
Okay, I was where are you from? Now if you watch you.
Who passport and just honor free. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be a two coin call US Ache.
Yeah, Ache. Back in the 80s, about 84, Hona me fi Ghana. And fortunately, in my case, not my brothers too, I literally walked to the embassy and got my visa. But utie uncroft be stories now. It's no joke for other people. Maybe for Brazil, no money idea. No, I applaud them because that is what we call determination. In my case, I was still determined. Who called me call embassy 3 times. Me call first one, say I need to prove say Messiaba. And no me call far. As I see papers in housing corporation, you might be near there. Me they come out, the same person told me, you've got too much to leave and travel to America. And I'm saying, oh, mommy, what's in my bar? Mini future Messiaba. I've proved to you say me will be SM Samba Besho me. The same person will say, why am I leaving all these things behind? Well, and see, the third time, no, believe it or not, I feel more friend me say, look, let's give this guy an opportunity. And see, there are times, time was soon, now time was soon. But one thing I want people to get out of this is that connection, man. No, the question is, if you're paying somebody to bring you here, Nipa no ti Ghana no. The immediate question will be, then I'm meeting me seeking now, me see would they come out way. Not one mamia back to start life all over. It's no joke. And see, only genuine reason like school biama scholarship, and I say you may be near the bar. My advice is stay there, because Africa is an emerging economy. Meaning everybody's going there now to rather make something out of it. See, that's my advice. Yeah, no, yeah, movie, you know, those days we were excited about Yankee. Yeah, to me, Kotra USA near CNN, no money. Yeah, Kotra American Embassy, just to hang out. Who dress yeah, what dress it is Michael Jackson, yeah, it was all brainwashing, yeah. And that's what brought us here. And if you come here with that idea, now when you're being from what, then you've lost it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. The can there no crazy home sir. We must meet you at $25,000 nyama connection man.
Crazy.
So visa no
Mm.
kwa America no akọ hustle. Nti obiara ne de ebi mu be ebi mu so nye ebi mu so be university. Nti ne de anyway, enter since 1984 okay and what you
My check.
what the 40 years, be 40 years and
Oh,
now.
Charlie. This time, you see Dubai, you know, be the most Ghana. Me do America. Yeah.
Wow. Not as a home Ghana for so many
I've
years.
not been back since 2000. My mom, me buy me my view. Yeah.
Hey, and boss, who they know your boga kupali akasa. Yeah, kupali.
Eh, noji boga capo. Oh, come on.
Kapwe, woji kapwe che. Oche, osadeche. Anyway, yembra Ghana ni anhwe unim se bin komodie ni ya na mabafie. Enka fia sam kakra. Ghana ever say now free.
Believe it or not, me parents fee man fee equipment, but yeah, me officially in Jamestown, then we moved from Jamestown to Kanisha Udo, man.
Oh, okay.
You got in your gun for 3 years.
By we gun for 3 years, but no le for we no le come by we gun.
Yeah.
Nice one. Obi a wo akra the hard man.
Charlie.
The hard man ankasa.
Yes, sir.
I see life akra time akra net is saying.
Oh, it was quite exciting, and like I was saying, you know, well, that secondary school time, no, there was always something going on, but at the end of the day, no, school now, we had limited people going to the universities. Into sixth form, went to me in Raleigh, more. That ends your basically your intellectual career there. Unlike a Kromuhano, who use to form for crowd, who bet me at Bahako school and make something out of it. But Ghana, no, at the time, let's say when I was growing up, we had only 3 universities: Legon Tech and Cape Coast. And then the number of people like AUA school, no, you tell me, Nipa Hine bet me at University. Into who you are, it's there's a barrier right there that stops you from growing, and that is something, you know. I hope that gap is bridged. You know, baby said Jim Padunia there. There's this journalism school near there. Those things can bridge. Exactly, those can bridge the gaps. Yeah, because I remember me secondary school say. The first time I really saw a computer working was me call trade fair. No more yet trade show be. And a machine be see on air printing your maybe some madam for Charlie. The thing where they type, you being where they come for the thing, the screen. I see yeah, being Charlie, the computer way they print the stuff for them. And all I knew was a typewriter and then the paper coming out of it. But here we were, the thing was coming out of another machine. And then staying here for all these years, you know, now I can program all my, you know, peripherals wireless. To me, what if you throw now my printed a form, you know. So we've come a long way, but at the end of the day, you know, what I think that the youth especially should learn is it takes time, it takes energy, and it takes determination. So going back to your question about yen time, not Ghana, you're bad, but there was a time between 79 and 82, it was no joke. You know, we had farming, we had hustle, you know, food shortages near there. I remember there was a time these guys from Latter-day Saints from the US, almost by normal chiche and money beans near there. And they wanted us to ride bicycles and, spread the good news and stuff like that. We did some of that. And then mindset to not say you can only be saved by, some affluent Western countries like America. And see, at the time, we were all determined, whatever it takes to get here. It was our answer. And I don't think that helped some of us, because it removed by they couldn't make it. Especially extreme that above for Obeduha onim hustle. Me say I worked on a garbage truck. Ball like an air corner. Now utarichi. Uma ball and so no. You get to the next house, you throw it. If you're not fast, ball like a no beja wesi ho. So those are some of the experiences that when you see me today, you say, hey, Charlie Paddy about me, but it wasn't easy. Yeah.
I'm late. We are what we say. Also, there are no new animal other than to the one brave. But then a Kenya was an push you some to Kwana because of new animal and now back.
No, sir, limitations, After secondary school, after all A levels now, it's like, Charlie, meaning what am I doing now with my life? No, I call buying and selling be Ghana with no I go jina hona or be Barbara also Charlie. I go get ticket for you now. Who got ticket no half price now? Who they are banning panel? Those short term, revenue making cases, they were getting too much, and I think, believe it or not, and that middleman nonsense. No, people don't build stuff on their own. They are always standing in the way of something, which eventually becomes growth. Well, because the ordinary guy, be genuinely. I remember those days, passports, say, Charlie, oh, I know the director, so bring this much. Well, meanwhile, it should have been an easy process. And then I'm more automating, or you digitize it or something. But at the time, no, Charlie, at all line, man.
About from Kakraba, still a movement.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense. A passport is nothing but a document that tells where you're from and who you are. Why go through the hassle? Well, it is the entire no sir, nyoma nitina me here, and I'm Charlie. If I don't get out of here, things will get worse. I remember there was the last time before I made Bano, Labadi Beach, they used to do some, activities there, like meet me there near there. Satan I'm cruise be and Giaba Charlie Cock shoe second even now war. And I'm saying, oh Charlie, when we go. Into minimum down for be and old shoes, any the to Labadi Beach in Siono. Near see Charlie. Our dream be say one day we go cross this Atlantic. Into your dream I share shoes in them. Yes, these shoes go get there before we go get there. Oh, it's like what cycle will home? Oh, yeah. It's your shoes, you who never float to on Sunday. And I see Charlie. If the shoes get there, we'll get there. Believe it or not, minimum down for he's equally an engineer as well.
Wow.
So
Wow.
The spirit of determination, it will get you there. But ube do once now you drown. I see people showing videos of US. Hey man, having any woman there. I don't think so. You can go to other cities like Philadelphia, Kensington Street, and you see it's like baller there. They need to show stuff like that as well, because we are bus they show me every minute bus you don't even pay taxes. That's why you are climbing the bus. Obi otia taxes nimsho on otia bus now wafan. Oh, we have people on welfare and they are enjoying it and they don't pay a dime. Inti nipa say bejina TV so and I say YouTube is no braggy. I'm enjoying myself. Look, that is not enjoyment. You have to be able to fend for yourself and help somebody else. That is what you call enjoyment. When you're enough to help somebody, that's the need.
Mr. Kofi appear 84 into Kolande,
Oh, Charlie, me Belandi, yeah, me Belandi. Originally was Chicago. Believe it or not, my first place of embarkment was Chicago. Me do January around January 26th, and that temperature was no joke. It's me friend Madame for big crowd or Ghana. And I'm see Charlie. Ninja poor Charlie last weekend. I see Charlie. Oh my lady, you get Charlie in that camera like a time and go check about how. Oh, and it was nothing but cold and Charlie. We see a film steam, no film, no. It's me called you and I'm see Charlie. We the hustle. It's the next day breakfast. Yeah, sorry, how much chichi go see any idea? Me share and I'm so chabwanya. Me come with you again. Oh, yeah, because I was still in shock. Now me feel say me will fear still. It's me brother about course if you Charlie. Oh yeah, serious. Oh the doctor figure na be true. Oh, it was no joke. I remember very well. Me koye juma or antifreeze factory be near the bottles. Yeah, the shisha boxes. Na bottles, air ban Charlie machine no move. Inti yes, would will sacra kuchichi ukwenchi na bibia. A second late, you're going to blow up another table there. It's your new form. Oh, those are some of the experiences. Me feel honosa na jono me ko fie no na. Bas I make off I missed my bas. Inti me jina hosa me sani masoni me hwini ade na. Me do fie no. Johnny just come na me de me share hot water mu. I ended up in the hospital because I had no clue say unsani freeze unya frostbite. You shouldn't even go anywhere close to hot water. Well, those are some of the experiences people don't share. Nimba. Me ba Ghana someday be me call place like Bam Tavern. Akwebi tiyo no jani Charlie. Oh, now only be Yankee party. You to be cop party or New York if you are near Chicago party. I'm saying, hey, Charlie. That me ti holding it, And
the distance alone.
yeah. And I be me here and I'm saying, Charlie. You people where they pollute the system. Why better I see Ufi New York or Chicago the same night. Stop that BS. Well, those are some of the things young crop only being some kind of they come home and brag. I know some of these guys who come here and buy cars on auction. Cars a boo boo. Odugan and no spraying in front. I go buy brand new Maserati. That's BS right there.
Mr. Kofi Apia bisa o. Odu ho no me pese me hu sa angle wo koye adwuma ni ade no. Then now we are school feda because ha no na also dey we school kra na.
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. Just like I was indicating, me buy right away because I came in the middle of the semester, in January, and into me trying to till a actual opening, which was the fall semester, sometime in September, October, baby. And I'm in school. Into me fee Chicago or my brother or na me buy North Carolina, a city called Laurinburg, North Carolina. Until I started college. It was a 4-year college. Fortunately, me some scholarship. It was a Presbyterian college, and the fact that me identified me as a Presbyterian, but beyond that, I was working in the school's dining hall. Me plate for the whole school. And then I was also working security. Najuan Profada, we used to golf cart. You drive it around the campus, just checking around near there. I quite remember I had a few incidents. I cut out for small boys. Me kasa what the F are you, doing here from Africa? And I mean, so me can't be sure. Me see Takashi that me can't just say, Charlie, look, me dear drone, I'm not. Almost you to me, Grammy. That kind of the African is scared almost got grab back. at the same time, there's always a risk. Through that process, working in the dining hall and the scholarship and then funding from my brothers as well as working security, I paid my way out, 4 years, and then I did additional information systems upgrade. And then right from there, Bank of America recruited me right away based on my on your college recruiting. So based on credentials, what we call your stats, things that you've done, they pulled me in, and I've been with them for almost 32 years now as one of their network engineers. And it's I'm on the Rigs technology side. Rigs technology, check it. Say the amount for this car for places we sit down and write the algorithm. Algorithm means you write the logic that the computer can use to determine if somebody's clean cut or somebody is out there to steal money. We also do what we call rigs. In terms of rigs, boring rigs, we can tell. So depending on the answers and stuff you give we can come up with what we call the risk rating, and then determine say this guy qualifies for money, stuff like that. It's maybe cashier is so easy, but if you come on the path like I did, it's much easier than coming in with no papers. Maybe Mukofa Bahamas, no money idea, or Rashi Puma, Obeduha ni Janesi. Ubeduha with nothing like your passport or something showing you who you are, no Charlie. And easy, you cannot make it. Because many times, believe it or not, right after school, so that made it easy. Yeah. So it's there are so many stories, but the worst ones, I really applaud them because it's no joke. One thing we need to also keep in mind, say, no matter what, connection, it can come back and haunt you. That's my advice to the youth. Connection be to shame no money. The world is so small. This time, group because of a gay or Ghana, and I say because of some political affiliation or religious affiliation. We can always backtrack. And they say, my friend, I just saw you on TV, and I said, let me call this guy and thank him for what he's doing. Well, you see, if it's some negative data, to me, what is he doing in Ghana? Umam is our details now. That's it. So we need to be mindful of lying. One can cry, it will come back and haunt you. Yeah.
Wow. For all these years, what's in America? Obet me aka say aboa in terms of uko school in Juma onya any ade no share life artist a transform why okay I mean what my ABB e wo fie am to life as
Oh yes, definitely. It has been very because to me premier now for phobia near the school no one co school near there. Some have made it, others I knew a few of them those days now Omoton Nyoma or Tema Station, and these guys are still there. Into me front, I'm saying, Charlie, you want Nibi Nolo. I see Charlie, I feel. Oh, and these are people you were in the same class with. They might have been even smarter than you. Oh, into according to that is another. I know that you've been around, you've come here and seen the hustle side of it. You've seen those who have made it. It's all nothing but a blessing. It do time, but going back to your question, yes, I think I've been blessed. Yeah.
Wow. What's now actually interest some of the opportunities in terms
Okay,
of
Hase, number one, I applaud your government for bringing in free education, because Hase, high school education is virtually free, right? Inti unyani free now there, and you make something out of it. Obviously, the most expensive education is your college, graduate, and undergraduate degree. But you get that free as well. Well, foundation makes a big difference. Ube drew her now, so Charlie. My parents, me at the age 14, 15, walk to high school free. And then you walk around with your pants hanging on your ass and, all that. What's up, rapping, nyoma, no. Uli, this our life now. Obviously, you'll be handicapped. Udu college, you will not make it. After college, if you don't make it, that's it. Oh, unless you are crafty, who can ball basketball, be an asset, music cannot be bisa. But at the end of the day, it's. Me say I had a very good musical talent. Unfortunately, I did not use it. Back in the day, Calvary Baptist say, "I make me bought bass guitar," and then I remember there was even a group. So that time, I challenged me Yankee over here. Now, softball no for Yankee. Steve Williams. Better I saw an idea the Tico shares Charlie. No go out or Joe, I know a Yankee. But fortunately, maybe few answer. Into him say, Omobaha 87 and a pastor and do Omobaha. Pastor almost about close to about 100 people for Ghana by. Oh, me cruise in be friend me Charlie how go fit car for here now you go car for where or some food do have nyame do have so I told most of them to go back, and then the facts almost bad they can easily come back, and it worked out for most of them. I know at least 6 or 7 people. Those days Mallet Munya ni and woman a boy Carlos Sechinum ni and woman a music or Ghana.
Okay. Yensha nyuma sam wo. So we school na. School dey obetimi akwa but nyuma sam no na ya sam no na mo na.
Exactly. So an example is the Carolinas. Who baby say Atlanta no near there. You can rub shoulders with a black man there, because a honey be before the running system. Atlanta, Chicago, New York, no money there. But Uba baby to say Carolina, I could see Brony in a running system, and then they don't even want to see say Kodaki at almost level now. Son, how the African no so I go home. Oh, indeed, you have to prove yourself. Baby, I'll be no. I said you double time. It's like you prove yourself. Say you can do better. Indeed, me say it do time be no almost lane for off near there. It do me so I not cruise no. Who say I brought for na be Charlie. This guy, let's keep him. Oh. But believe it or not, Anka, I would have been the first person to let go because who won't free her.
I don't know keep you.
Because I've worked twice harder. It's like you've proved yourself that they need you before you need them. And that is a mindset. Obia uwe be a muna utumi prove beyond reasonable doubt. Say they need you before you need them. You survive. Yeah. And that's an advice, even for those of us who are here. Please, make that your motto is to, be the best out of the best. Yeah.
Wow. The okay, new money then the cost of living, what is saying, savings need to saying, ubo juma ubo countries we are boss short no calculating in 12 hours. Jika ha. In
my case, I don't do anything like that.
So we are straight day, right?
6-figure level, that means you've worked hard and you are being rewarded. I could be Madame Fubio say, who drew a Jumena Brony Frog a good morning, sir. That means you've earned it.
I see.
But at the end of the day, hustle waha. Hustle waha, because just like I said, I started from somewhere. Those days, Ukoye Uswa baller Jume Omama 13 bucks an hour. $13, Fortunately, either Uti college campus and Uti Obiho. But Uti one casa $13,000 $13 an hour is $23,000 for the whole year. That is below poverty. There's no way I will bet me a quarter dime no money with it. And then the worst thing is when to me now wrong neighborhood near there, you become a target, especially Kodaki Africano. Only ombeba also first I be usika. But it's been rough because you see, I know India for infiltrating system, especially me field that me woman technology field no India and Chinese for it take you over, and that is one thing. If I hope a place like Ghana, if we can almost free education here at the end, let's concentrate on a niche, a specific field to be like, hey, Charlie, IT, IT. One day, all other countries will come there and borrow, the brain. They will come there and say, believe it or not, it's our lottery near this year. Canada, that is their primary goal. Canada goal is a brain drain, process. Oba, now we crew more the smartest kids, no, I be found so memo lottery, mumra me. Oh, it's still it's still in the pipeline, it's still in the process. So I'm hoping, sir, those are some of the things. I know there is a Kofi Annan Institute being out there. I encourage the system to keep going with it because eventually resources need be baha and as few other African countries. Yeah.
Now me be say cost of living here then in terms of ejuma obey na kotie be ma no taxes ya there dan car with me save be yeah.
Yes and no. To some extent, no. Yeah, Hanoi yet as busy as big cities. No, Hanoi you can pay for a whole 5-bedroom house with about 1,000. But in New York, your studio will cost you 1,000. Oh, in Crawford, north about south. The south is slightly slower. Ushe Bank of America say your salary range, there's a markup of your fee, like Washington DC and above, like DC, New York, Philly, no near there, they pay them a whole about 40 to 50 grand more because of the Yomoteno, a whole Nyoma boarding and a living cost of living boarding. Then when you go to the West Coast, it's worse. California, no near there, so nobody, but believe it or not, the South is a little manageable in terms of, especially places like Florida. It's you don't pay much to live there.
Oh, okay. Now you say we ejuma Bank of America.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Now just say who cash pa.
Oh, the Yakwebi kind of see omo kind cash, omo nyepi. Oh, and you obi a oti branch you can she can blah no. They didn't also.
I got dollars, man. I got dollars.
They say if you count it, you don't earn it.
Bank ejuma no saying
yeah, it's rather unfortunate. Well, your mindset is like bank here, obia oti counter, no be the sika betunu or na, or kayama no be here, no we yibiama no, and that's all koji loan. Me hano here, it's bigger than that. The bank is way bigger than that because B of A is, I think, the second largest in the entire US, and we borrow money across the continent. At the time, Grano, I was able to initiate a project. Adopted Kumasi as a sister city in 1995.
Kumasi as what?
The city of Charlotte, adopted Kumasi as a sister city.
Okay.
The Bank of America was going to come out there, build houses, projects, and stuff like that. And then the citizens who are here can get a loan and then pay for it here. And then the house will be for them. Oh. Believe it or not. Yeah, it was a very nice project. Yes, Ambaso, because of Charlie Kodaki Jomo. Almost 30 years said, they were finding a way to rig the system. There was a time the bank offered to match every savings that we can make. Ghana needed 1 city to additional 2 cities. They found a way to disappoint us. We had people who came here and visited the Chamber of Commerce. My own projects, not almost gold. Yes, your Monkoya gold pin. They were going to put it on their suit. We paid these people and they never came back. Well, And those are some of the things that, in the name of Ghana, no, we need to avoid. Believe it or not, Udu baby now within say Ufianagoa. You are the least to be respected. Unlike Ghana. Ghana, unfortunately, we still have a good name out here. And I hope, we don't tarnish it. But going back to your question in reference to say, how are we making it here? If you be a it's not easy. You are sitting at a table with about 6 or 7 people. Those days, you are cooking cry. One shot in 9 unya. It's like one do in them. I'll be do not a So we have that mindset to be hustlers, in terms of ubra na unya, and that's one thing we need to use it as a guidance. Ubra na unya, yeah.
Okay. Before I beja okọ you obi a say wache wo nti obi a waware Ghana ni wo na waware akata ni na waware broni wo.
My wife is American, and I have 2 boys. One 31 and the other one is 25.
Oh, what okrom phone bi won.
Oh, you buy a school near there, that baby a mission near there, baby I'm on me chrome phone ho.
Ebe mo say akata for am difficult. No kra wo msa wo ware omo a.
Omo mo south had there, omo ye say north, omo moving north no. I could become slave in your dinner. Yeah, but almost here I know the almost to say few for cop baby say Charleston, South Carolina, no near there. One year you come to me near there now.
Only na bagana pen.
Oh yes.
Then okafa oba then
we need yes, especially to say obi be fi abe pedicure ni manicure no ni. And I said, what I original one near Pamasha or near there, like wow, Charlie, had this way a top celebrating when you have opportunity, say, yeah, customize your outfit. Those are, but at the end of the day, almost mindset about Africa because almost school now, the kind of knowledge your mom, it's like you pollute almost to say Africa is not a place to live and. When we cry, yes, more than idea. But I'm so glad said I say more years. The aspirant invite now. Growfobe here. Into this time, unam krum cry. Chale you're from Ghana. So I just came back from there, and I'm saying, wow. I could me 22 years. Me go and now
Now then hold you. I'm my own buffet.
Oh, Charlie, it's I will it's like after my daddy will early, but after my mom we have a buy, it's like me trying to play one, I'm saying Charlie, it's no joke. And then I had some medical issues. I flew from my last trip, me buy 2001, me call a project view on Namibia as well as Johannesburg. We're doing some work there. Me baduna plane at me tram, I was on a 17-hour flight. I think we stopped at Cape Verde Island and then came back. Me bad na minya blood clots. Yeah, I've been advised not to do all those long distance traveling. But since then, I've been to China. I've been to a few places. But me making sure say me sorry until we're playing money idea. But at the end of the day, your home is your home. I'm planning to come down more. Definitely, yeah.
But they saw banner then how did be feel? What planning so many projects you are now? So we say you see there. America, there is all your America. So and yeah, there was so big people of your
what can you Charlie? They say Madam Funi DJ Nyami, there's something that should bring me home.
Now let's tell our Padis still a family, still family.
Padis thing I almost share London, or they are here in the US. Says yeah, my area, I would say me call her minimobia. Who's the Ashimami?
I would have made a cemetery nana.
Oh, Charlie, cemetery nana.
Cemetery is Spanish.
I expanded. ena omo ho so tutu omo ko omo say baby sakumo no ni ha choni fra ha no names no omo bokra mi ni baby ewo
anyway you better say pass on yam run your kasa SVTV Africa so or final message shout out to more parties ni adia catch them so me join here SVTV Africa ni ending komo.
Okay.
My last message in go.
Okay, my last message is I applaud what you're doing, and it's definitely educational. People are learning from it. You know, we're just telling a story, but that is how the mindset works. When you listen, you make something out of it. Me cruise Ghana, my only party Nash, and then Madame Fubaku City Rock Studios was who me names now kind of Chris Ankra, and then some of these guys, keep hope alive, and let's help the youth, because time you are 16 you are in the last semester of your life. And young ones, please, if you can make something out of where you are, you're better off than coming here and hustling. If you're not coming to hustle and you're going to educate yourself, then I encourage you to come. Yeah.
Nice one. You better say onyamre oni yakasa SVTV Africa, so we daily hustle worldwide. The only internet. You better Mr. Kofi Apia say.
Yeah, man.
Straight from Yankee.
Yeah, man. Take care. Bye.
Bye. You better not say so onyamre be pass it through SVTV Africa, so we daily hustle worldwide. The only internet. If I'm DJ Nyame, so buy a show so I opens. I feel when you boy channel so. And also share now subscribe here. Make sure so subscribe so basso now only be share so I know the good screen so friend and I WhatsApp me mejo so na ya link it up more now me per WhatsApp and a voice note WhatsApp call voice note and I be say friend na me timi anfa or they send a voice note me responding madam production team as DJ Click Sharon and Faustina we shall move kuma say tour na ma just tour makram me call.